Hold on. We got to get back to him.
Their Almond Meatball donated $100.
Thank you, man.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what do the people on the panel consider themselves on overall value?
Okay, so we have, let me pull this up, hold up. Also, Stifler here, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
Was it always Stifler?
We are going to start.
Every time
On
Who
looks?
are we going to start with?
Which one are we doing?
I think
There's two different ones. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it says
scale of 1
overall
to 10 what the
value.
people consider. Oh, okay.
Because overall value and
Here, we'll do
physical value.
looks and then overall value. So you'll just do 2. Let's start with Sophia.
On looks wise, I don't want to rate myself, but overall value, I mean, 6 maybe. I don't know. I'm a human being, so not perfect.
Did you do whippets today?
I'm not on drugs. I don't smoke weed, so
Okay.
chat,
She
stop
needs
saying that.
Celsius.
I don't need Narcan.
you need the Celsius, the energy drink you had last time. Was it?
What about you?
For looks.
Looks and then overall.
I would say maybe a 7, and then 7 for the value portion.
Okay. What about you?
I'll just say 1. Fuck off. Fuck that question, honestly. But I'm working on an AI thing that you can look at yourself in it, and it tells you what you are on a scale of 1 to 10. And I looked at myself in it when I woke up at I didn't think I looked good. I was like, oh my god, I'm at 1. And it said I was like a 7.5. I was like, oh okay. I'm like, AI is cool. Okay. I like AI. It says I'm a 7.5 out of bed, so yeah, maybe I can
Okay.
sell it to you, so when you ask, the girls don't have to they can just look at themselves and the AI is gonna tell them what they are.
That'd be funny if you had
That'd be
like a
good.
segment where it's they rate themselves and then it shows you
I have
what
it on my
says.
phone. Yeah.
That'd be so funny. But
I
like
kind
when
of
the
like
girls,
that actually.
when the
that.
girls rate themselves like I'm a 10 out of 10, and then the rate thing is like
And
you're
you
a
know
4.
what's funny? The people girls when they smile, anyone who smiles, the AI actually rates them higher when you have a smile on your face. I thought that was interesting.
Makes sense.
It's like it has a soul.
Yo, Byronique, what's up? What you
So
got for
in
us?
Compton, I'm a 20, straight up like that, no chaser. And
You're a queen.
You feel me? Thank you, darling. In Beverly Hills, not so much. We not even gonna fuck with that. But and then personality-wise, if people will really get to know me, take the time to get to know me, and not look at the color of my skin, I think I would be a 10 all around with personality for sure, in my heart. You know what I mean? But people don't look at that. They see a black bitch from the hood, so it's just disgusting. So it's hard to deal with.
I think you're a queen.
Yeah, I think you're awesome.
1,
Thank you.
overall value 0.347.
Is that like a genuine answer or?
I mean, how to rate someone's overall value on a numerical scale is just
Well,
bizarre.
you said 1 for looks?
Yeah,
You think you're a 1?
yeah.
Is that like a troll answer? Or is that like?
Well, I don't look at people. I don't look at myself or look at people are they an 8 or a 9? Like, I'm not 12. That's like a whimsical and arbitrary thing. It's like bizarre. It's silly, in my opinion.
I just
I could
say
say that
that-
person's overall attractive. I find myself conventionally attractive, yes, but I'm not like.
Oh,
you
so
get
then
mad.
you're not a 1 then.
No, I'm a 1.
I'm beyond the
Tell me
scale.
if there's some deep analysis I'm supposed to be doing here, Frank. It's just, I think it's a juvenile question, so yes, I gave a juvenile answer.
It's like back in middle school.
Why is it?
rating.
Yeah.
Why is it a juvenile question?
Because rating people, like I said, I don't look at people are you an 8 or 9, especially on overall value.
Would you date a guy who's shorter than you?
I'm 5 feet, so no.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Yeah, if there's no guys that are shorter than
Let's say there was though. Would you date a guy who's shorter than you?
No, but I would date a guy who's 5'7".
Well, so
it's
but
not
ho-
that deep.
But
though.
I mean, probably even 5'5",
Yeah,
since you're 5
maybe.
foot.
okay,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't date a guy who's shorter than you. There are men who are 4'11".
No, I wouldn't date a guy who's shorter than me.
Why is that?
Because I think that's too short. For
At
even
the
I don't
point,
even
he's
like
a
being this
legal
short.
midget.
But isn't height quite literally a numerical measurement?
But if someone's 6'2" and someone's 5'11", I'm not like, ooh, but he has a man bun. So is a man bun worth 0.2% more than I don't look at people like that.
But you wouldn't date a guy who's shorter than you.
I wouldn't. But wait, I don't get how this is related.
Well, you
What-
said
so
you
because
said
I
you
wouldn't
think
date a guy
it's
that's shorter than me?
juvenile to rate someone's face, but it's not juvenile to rate someone's physical height.
No,
which
I
is
think it's
a
also
numerical
juvenile.
measurement.
I think it's not numerical. It's not numerical
Height-
to say I wouldn't date someone shorter, but I would date someone taller. How is that numerical?
Well, it's quite literally a height
Height
is a
is
numerical
numerical.
measurement.
Well, it's
But-
physical.
Yeah, well, height is numerical, but me rating them, I'm just saying
But
here's
you
the threshold.
are rating their height.
It's a threshold. I'm saying if you're below me, no. If you're above me, yes. I'm not like, but if you're extra above me, then that's 2 points higher. If you're extra below
They're
me,
both related to physical attractiveness, are they not?
no. I don't rate guys' heights on a scale of 1 to 10. I just say, is it okay or is it not okay?
The
That's
thing
not
is
a.
But they're both within the physical realm, and height is a numerical measurement.
Yes, height is a
Whereas,
numerical
like,
measurement. Weight is also a numerical measurement.
Sure.
But I wouldn't date somebody's, first of all, value on a numerical scale, and I wouldn't date someone's looks on a numerical scale. I'm attracted to you or I'm not attracted to you. I'm not like, ooh, he's a 9,
So
he's
you're
an 8.
it's like a binary thing.
For
So
height, yeah. For height, yeah. It is binary.
So
If
like-
you're shorter than me, no. If you're taller than me, yes. Or I could even have if you're
5
5'5",
feet?
yeah. If you're 5'5", yes.
You wouldn't have a preference for a guy who's 5'10" versus a guy who's 5'1". No preference whatsoever.
Well, preference is different because,
What?
like, it could be number 25 on my list of preferences. You said this earlier, too. If there is just a preference, like, you may prefer a girl that has a private Instagram versus one who doesn't, but it doesn't really matter. It's not, like, something you're really looking at. Unless you're, like, 2 people are exactly the same, then yes. I also,
Okay,
like, you know.
sorry. Man brain is not wired the same as a female brain. Women, we overthink this question way too much. And every time, every episode, there is this response to the question that comes back. Okay, like guys just kind of think on like a logical, like straight. It's not that deep.
No, I think I'm being more logical here.
Yeah.
No, I think that you
Than
just,
Brian is.
Women, we are wired to overthink things. Like
think-
it's deeper than that. But for guys, it's like okay, it's really not that deep. Like
People
mean,
have a
there's-
threshold, but once you go into numerical, ooh, you're an 8.5, he's a 9. Like, I just don't. I don't know if you guys walk around doing that.
No, I
walk
don't.
around doing
No,
that.
it'd be really autistic to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be like you'd be like insane. I think.
Also,
I think you're like juvenile. Honestly.
It's like a gotcha moment. If a girl says she's a 10, then chat's gonna be like, oh, she's delusional, you know.
That's why you should
yeah.
do the AI test. They say they're
Well,
10.
that's why I
you
gave a
have the
stupid
AI tells
answer
them that
because
they're
it's a
4.
stupid
It's so
question.
funny. You really should do that.
But for
That would
the
be
way that
hilarious.
women
I find
think,
myself
it's for
conventional
us,
I
it's a
tried
stupid
it.
question.
You
yeah.
two don't want to answer the question because you consider yourselves to be 10. Is that correct?
No,
Me?
I mean,
Would you consider yourself a 10?
I mean, no.
Nobody considers themselves
I
a 10
wouldn't
here.
consider
Ha.
myself-
But then
Perfect.
when you as a woman, when you say that about yourself, like people always like friends hit me up like, oh, why would that bitch say she's only a 5? That's like disrespecting yourself. So if you don't say you a 10, then you're kind of lowballing yourself. Like that's how a lot of people view it. Like so everybody in the world should be confident enough to think that they're a 10. I love that bitch that you have on here that is actually a trans with the little pink and she said
Yeah.
she's a certified bad bitch. She is the most confident bitch I have ever met in my life. She sits at this table and she owns this shit and she don't care how many people talk shit about her in this fucking stupid chat. She don't give a fuck how many people give her side eyes at this motherfucking table. She holds her shit. She lets her titties hang out and her big shape and she's just proud of herself. And I love that because everybody, and I guarantee she would not say she's not a
Bender the
10.
offender
Hold on just a
donated
second.
$99. Speaking of filters, women who get cosmetic surgery, wear makeup every day, and use social media filters are all liars. I've said my piece.
That's another thing.
Word?
Go with the
And
I concur.
I love
I
how
concur.
like what she did. You know how Kiko went off at Chase, and that she pretty much like turned around to Chase and said, "Yeah, I think like if you suck dick, that's pretty gay." Like she didn't care. Like
I
Kiko
love
defended
her.
her, and she
I
just like
love
she's like, "Yeah,
her.
sorry, Kiko. Like he's right. Like that's pretty gay."
I love her energy though. She's a whole fucking vibe, and she's confident. She's the definition of being confident and believing in yourself. Everybody should be sitting up in this world that confident about themselves, and we would have a much better fucking world, and
I think
everybody
she was
would have a
pretty
better
chill,
life.
actually.
I
well,
disagree.
I think
I
better
mean-
questions
Disavow.
are: do you find
Disavow.
yourself
Of course you
conventionally
do.
attractive? How important is physical attractiveness to you? Do others find you attractive in your opinion? But to be like 1 to 10, what are you? Like I've never thought that way in my life.
So you don't
So-
think some people are more attractive than others?
Yes, I do, and I think there's a objective component to beauty and also a subjective component to
But
beauty. So
shouldn't
once you get to
everybody-
numerical, I mean, they've done studies where people from different countries are attracted to different BMIs, different waist to hip ratios, all of that. So it's not objective. This person's an 8 because they think they're an 8.
Sure, there might be some variance, but I think overall.
That's why
like,
the variance means that the 1 to 10 is just a bizarre way to rate. It's juvenile. You're like 12 to me if you're sitting there like, she's an 8. Like,
But shouldn't everybody have confidence in themselves, whether they look like Beetlejuice or they look like Beyonce? Everybody should have fucking confidence in themselves, whatever their shape, their body type. If you got a bad back, you got a bad hip, bad knees, you can't drop it low. It don't matter. You should be confident in yourself and love yourself, because the world ain't gonna show you no fucking ease. You feel me? So you gotta love on yourself and be confident. Everybody should be sitting here really in reality saying that they are a 10 and beyond. You know what I mean? Because you should love yourself enough to say that.
Well, I mean,
Word.
woke feminists say that, so I don't want to say that, because then it's like screaming that I'm a woke feminist.
and then the
No, it's
overall
not,
value
but
one is
I get
very
what you mean.
strange. We're rating people's value like as human beings. Like, what does he mean?
No, it's just the
But
parents.
isn't we all make value judgments?
Yes. So if you're asking me if I think I'm a valuable person, yes, and I think we all are. Some maybe
So
more.
it's not about your value as a human being, but like on the dating marketplace and the sexual marketplace, you are making judgment calls and value calls about potential partners
Yeah, that's true.
based
Is
off
that
of
what they
physical
mean by
appearance.
overall value? Is your overall
It's not
value?
your-
If I
yeah, it's not
find
your
you
value as a
attractive
human
enough,
being.
if
it's
yeah,
in
well,
the dating marketplace.
so overall
Sure.
value in the dating marketplace.
I
Sure.
agree,
What-
tungsten.
What makes you valuable in the dating marketplace?
It could be a variety of factors. Obviously, it's different whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, because men and women are attracted to different things, different
That's true.
qualities,
But-
physical appearance, personality.
Yeah.
They don't know that just by looking at your picture, though, on some fucking
No,
dating
but
app.
okay, he's saying, okay, there were two questions. There was
Yeah.
Stifler asking, rate your looks,
Mm-hmm.
specifically your looks on a scale of 1 to 10. And there was the TTS, or it was, I forgot it was the TTS or the Streamlabs donation, asking for overall value.
Fine, I changed my answer. 9.22735.
Beautiful. Okay, let's move on. What about you?
Okay, so overall value in the dating market.
Or just 1 to 10 your looks, and then your overall value.
Okay, well, I think
So okay, let me put it to you like this. So 1 to 10 your looks, and then if you can incorporate, for example, your personality, like overall as a catch, where do you put yourself on the 1 to 10 scale? That's
Okay.
what he I think he's getting at by overall.
Okay. Well,
So if you could incorporate personality.
Okay. Well, personality-wise, like I'm a 10.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, I'm a loyal
Looks?
friend. I'm whatever.
Sure.
All the things that I am. that
Sure.
People don't need to know, but whatever. And then looks-wise, I'd say for being almost 40 and being a mom, I'm probably like a 9.
The chick's a MILF.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of funny because like all my friends, like when early 20s, and I remember like most of my friends were guys, but they were all like dating like older women, like their friends' moms and stuff, and it was not like just one; it was like most of them. So it's just like,
What?
yeah, like younger guys that go for younger women. I don't know. Maybe they're just like
yeah.
yeah, like younger guys that go for older. Yeah,
Yeah, that happens.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Star Wars girl, what about you?
So I think there's a difference between how I perceive myself and how other people. I think I'm probably, because I see myself in goblin mode every day, so I would say natural state, I'm like a 4 or a 5, but my personality I found is what people, at least, guys find attractive about me. So based on my perception of myself, 4 or 5, and based on guys like a 7 or an
Maddie,
8.
can you stop doing cocaine back there, please?
Sorry, just let me finish this line really quick.
Oh, was it? Sorry, heroin. My bad. Okay. What about?
Oh,
What about you?
shit. I don't think it's like a correct answer to this one. Either it's like you're like the chick who thinks she's like the 12, or the guy who thinks he's the 12, or like you're self-deprecating saying you're a 4. I'm just gonna say I'm a 10 in all rays.
Yeah. There you go.
Over 9,000. It's not quantifiable.
Is there a sound
on a
drop for that
scale.
one?
Okay. All right. We're just getting troll answers at this point. Okay. Let's move on. Thank you for that TTS super chat.